Good morning, everybody. So today is Thursday, and basically we only have 4 days left of our course. So I just wanted to do a quick video today walking you through both the culminating task that was starting today, as well as your practice exam that we've put on there to get you ready for the exam. So I just wanted to reach out to everybody and let you know that, again, the requirement is that you are in person at Loyola on Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning to write your exam. The exams will be written by hand, but we will have computer access for you as well if you would like to type on your computer, so you can use Grammarly and all those other techniques that we've talked about to better your literacy so far this year. You will not have access to the actual course itself. If you have a computer, you're simply going to have access to a word processing program. So again, that's on Tuesday. So please make plans to be here on Tuesday at 8:30 at whatever Loyola site you're registered to. I will be on Kingston on Tuesday. If our Picton people come in to Picton on Tuesday, there will be somebody here to help you. Absolutely. If you've made alternate arrangements, if you can't make Tuesday morning because of work, you should be letting me know by today at the latest, so we can make arrangements for you to have your exam on an alternate day. Just a quick explanation about my face. Got hit with a hockey stick 2 nights ago, so black eyes and a cut nose is what you're looking at. So I just wanted to go over some of the things that you're going to be doing. So the culminating task is 4 lessons that take place over the next few days. You'll see here I've made the culminating task due Sunday, October 20th at 11:59 midnight. So I'm going to give you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to work on it. Monday is simply an exam review day. You can do the practice exam, and it's a day to get caught up on anything else that hasn't been handed in. So what we're going to be doing on your culminating task, get rid of my jacked up face. So lesson 1 is simply a series of questions that you're going to answer. You're going to do the lesson, look over everything again before reading, after tips, reading strategies. Make sure each one of these lessons, there's a stop before you proceed section. These are really important because basically we've laid out, this is exactly what you need to know before you move on. And so if you have any questions, please let me know, so we make sure that we do well in this assignment, because this is the big one. This is the culminating test. It's worth 10% of your final mark, whereas the exam is worth 20%, kind of thing. So these are big assignments. So read this text on Terry Fox and you complete this reading evaluation. We've seen this before, a series of questions, directly, indirectly, and making connection questions. As I've said the whole year, really important thing here is not just that you answer the question. I mean, it's good that you answer the question and that you're correct in your answer, but you must use quotes from the story or proof from the story to back up what you're saying. Okay, that's going to be the main piece here. Okay, so answer the questions using quotes and proof from the stories, full complete sentences, using the phrasing of the question in the answer. So show me that you're able to take a look at a text, pull information out, and respond to that information properly. That's kind of the goal here. Lesson 2 is the major piece for this little culminating unit. It is a 5-paragraph essay. Okay, so what we've taken a look at is we've given you a kind of a checklist that'll help guide you when you're editing and revising your work. So there's a checklist here. Go through the checklist before you hand this in. Read my sources, use appropriate sources, taking notes, planning, writing, revising and editing, producing. Okay, so make sure this is a good checklist, I think, for you to go through and make sure you have everything that we say that you need. The assignment itself, you're reflecting on your course. Okay, and so the question here is, how have your literacy skills grown and progressed throughout this course? So really, this is what we're about. We've done a great deal of growth and building in the course. You hear me talk a lot about education builds off itself. So this basically says, how is it built? How is your knowledge of literacy built throughout the course of this course? So to reflect on your progress in this course and express your opinion of growth, audience is obviously me and interested adults. So your thesis statement is going to come up. You're going to have to come up with, 3 separate reasons, very specific ways in which your literacy has grown, and then you're going to use proof to back that up. Select, make use of a reference of minimum of 3 pieces of work from your portfolio. So your portfolio is everything that you've done, all the assignments that you've handed in and I've given back to you with feedback. You're going to choose 3 pieces of work that really show how your literacy has grown. Examine these tasks and be able to articulate how they best demonstrate your achievement in this course. Go through portfolio reflection we did in lesson 1, as well as all the other information that you received back. Be able to explain how your goals were met, what strategies did you use, what was helpful, how did you finally master the skill, how are you still improving the skill. Okay, so you're going to show me you're able to do a 5-paragraph essay. Paragraph 1 is the introduction with your thesis, introductory statement, thesis statement, 3 main points, and your leading sentence leading you into paragraph 2. Paragraph 2 is your first main point with support and examples. 3 and 4 are main points 2 and 3, and finally your conclusion. You have to use your personal growth and literacy. 3 ways. Explain how your improvement, progress, literacy is seen through your best works you selected. And the proof that you're going to use is the things that you've done to actually improve. Like, for example, if in the very first unit or the first assignment, I said, you really need to use the phrasing of the question in the answer, and you didn't do that. And then now you're doing that. You can show the 2 examples of that. Show where I said you have to do that, and then prove that you've actually taken that in and done that. We've given you a graphic organizer here. Click on here, you get the graphic organizer to set up your document. So go through here is basically giving you your topic. You're going to create your introduction, your thesis statement. These are the 3 main points you're going to use. Body paragraph number 1, topic sentence, supporting detail number 1, example. Supporting detail number 2, example. So you're going to have to use definite examples to back up what you're saying. And then obviously in your conclusion, you're restating your thesis and stating what you did prove and how you did in fact prove it. So you're going to go ahead and fill this out, and then you can actually include your rough work and final work here below. Just give me 1 document, please, with everything in it. I've re-included that sample opinion piece that we did, this exemplar. So you can go through here and make sure that we pull everything out and that the work that you do conforms to what this is. And this explains why is this a level 4, which is what we should be shooting for. Again, so that's the copy of the graphic organizer. So this is the big one for this unit. Lesson 2, I guess this is a summary. You actually don't have to hand this in, but I'd like you to go through and do the task. Practice writing a summary. You're going to read this text, and then 150 words. You're going to highlight the key points, work out point form notes. Okay, and then plan a paragraph, create a polished copy. You do not have to hand this in. There's no Dropbox. Like I said, this is a formative assignment that will not be evaluated, but is basically based on your ability to identify the main ideas of the text and use them to create a well-structured summary. You will have to do this on the exam. So this is why we're asking you to do this here, but you don't have to hand it in. So right now we've got the questions, the 5-paragraph opinion piece to hand in for your culminating, and here's the last piece. Okay, so you're going to write an information paragraph. Okay, and I haven't created a template here for you. You're simply going to create a Google document, and you're going to go through and write an opinion paragraph on the topic of your choice, on any topic. Obviously, it can't be something you've done before. It has to be new. Something related to covered and assigned class activity, themes covered in the course, hope, justice, and change is a suggestion, one of those 3. We want you to find sources here. This is where you're going to show me that you understand how to find sources, how to document those sources in the form of a works cited page at the end of your work, and more importantly, how to embed your citations. A lot of people they're kind of just putting a general citation down. You have to have a specific one. Go to that lesson that I gave on MLA format in Unit 3. Go to the Purdue Online Writing Lab. Find it. Go click on MLA format like I showed you before, and use the proper sources. Make sure you document all the resources you use in a works cited sheet. Okay, so basically you're expected to use more than one source. Record your information, use a graphic organizer. You can just create your own. I've not given you one. By now you should know how to do that. And then, submit all this process along with a rough copy, edited copy, and a polished copy, including a works cited page with embedded in-text citations. Okay, this is what we need here. And that's it for your culminating. Okay, so I've given you, it's due Sunday at midnight. So you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You should be caught up by then. Monday was an exam review day. And I'm going to put another video on here talking really quickly about your practice exam.